Once upon a time, in a quiet coastal town in the United States, there lived a loving family, the father, mother, and their 15 children, 12 boys and 3 girls. The youngest daughter was named Emily, a kind-hearted girl with a smile that could brighten the cloudiest day. Emily was gentle, curious, and always full of warmth. One golden summer evening, Emily and her 2 older sisters, Anna and Claire, decided to take a refreshing swim in the cool, salty sea that lapped gently against the shore near their home. The sun was beginning to set, painting the sky with soft oranges and pinks, and the air was filled with the scent of the ocean mixed with blooming wildflowers. The sisters laughed and splashed in the water, chasing each other playfully and feeling the gentle waves rocking them as if the sea itself was cradling them. They stayed in the water for a long time, enjoying the peacefulness of the evening. After swimming, they climbed out onto the warm sandy beach, eager to dry off and get dressed. Emily pulled her shirt over her head and suddenly felt something moving inside the sleeve. She froze, a chill running down her spine. Slowly, she looked down and saw a long, green grass snake curled up inside her sleeve. Emily gasped and held still, unsure of what to do. Her eldest sister, Anna, quickly found a sturdy stick lying nearby and moved to shoo the snake away. But before she could, something magical happened. The snake spoke, and not in a hiss, but in a clear, calm human voice. "Emily," the snake said gently, "promise me you will marry me, and I will leave your sleeve on my own." Emily's heart pounded. She blinked in disbelief. How could she marry a snake? She felt a wave of fear and anger. "Marry a snake? That's impossible," she exclaimed. "Just give me my shirt back and leave me alone." But the snake was patient and persistent. "Promise me you'll marry me, Emily. Only then will I leave your sleeve." Tears welled up in Emily's eyes. She was trapped. She had no choice but to promise. 3 days passed, and strange things began to happen at Emily's family home. Hundreds of snakes slithered through the garden, winding through the tall grass and climbing over fences. These snakes were the grass snake matchmakers, come to collect on the promise. Emily's parents were shocked and frightened. How could they possibly give their youngest daughter to a snake? But no matter how firmly they refused, the snakes would not leave. In desperation, Emily's parents sought advice from a wise old woman in their neighborhood, known for her knowledge of magic and folklore. She listened carefully and then said, "Give them a white goose. That will satisfy them and bring peace." Hoping to end the ordeal, the parents agreed and sent the snakes away with a beautiful white goose. But as the snakes traveled through the forest, a cuckoo bird perched nearby sang loudly, they lied, and gave you a goose instead of the bride." Furious, the snakes turned back, abandoned the goose, and demanded their due once more. Emily's parents were more frightened than ever and consulted the wise woman again. This time, she advised them to give a white sheep, but once again, the cuckoo sang, they lied, and gave you a sheep instead of the bride. The snakes, now angrier, returned again. Finally, the wise woman told Emily's parents to offer a white cow. They did, hoping this would end the nightmare. But the cuckoo sang once more, they lied, and gave you a cow instead of the bride. With heavy hearts, Emily's parents understood they had no choice but to let her go. The snakes escorted Emily to the seashore, where she was astonished to see a handsome young man waiting for her. His name was Silas, the very same grass snake who had spoken to her from inside her shirt sleeve. Silas smiled warmly and took Emily's hand. Together, they walked across a narrow wooden bridge to a small island nearby. From there, a magical staircase led them deep beneath the sea to an enchanted palace, shimmering with pearls, coral, and glowing crystals. The palace was breathtaking. Silas's home was peaceful and beautiful, full of soft music and warm light. They celebrated their wedding with joyful sea creatures and enchanted guests. Emily felt safe and loved, cared for by Silas and the wonders of the ocean world. Years passed peacefully. Emily and Silas had 4 children, 3 strong sons named Oak, Ash, and Birch, and their youngest, a gentle daughter named Aspen. One bright afternoon, while playing in the palace gardens, Oak asked, "Mom, where do your family live? Can we visit them one day?" Emily felt a pang of longing in her heart. She missed her parents, siblings, and the world she had left behind. She wanted to see them, to know if they were happy and well. When she told Silas, he was hesitant. "You may visit them," he said, "but first, you must complete some tasks." Silas handed Emily a large spool of silk thread. "Spin this thread into yarn until the spool is empty." Emily worked day and night, spinning the delicate silk, but no matter how much she spun, the spool remained full. She grew tired and frustrated. Seeking help, Emily visited the wise old woman on the island. The woman advised, "Throw the spool into the fire." Emily did as told, and as the thread burned, she saw a small toad spinning the thread inside the flames, making the task endless. After the toad was gone, the spinning finished quickly. Next, Silas gave Emily a pair of iron shoes. "Wear these shoes until they are worn through, then you may leave." Emily walked tirelessly, day and night, but the heavy shoes didn't wear down. The wise woman told her to take the shoes to the blacksmith, who softened them with fire. After the shoes were softened, Emily finally wore them down and asked Silas for permission to visit her family. Silas then told her, "Bring something to bake when you visit." Emily tried to bake a cake, but all the utensils were missing. She could not even get water from the well. The wise woman again helped, showing her how to carry water in a sieve lined with dough. Seeing her determination, Silas agreed before Emily left with her children. Silas warned her, "When you return, call me only with these words. Silas, my dear Silas, if you live, come with white-crested waves. If you're gone, come with red-crested waves. If the waves are white, I am well. If red, I am no more. But tell no one how to call me." Emily's family welcomed her warmly, but her brothers were suspicious. They wanted to keep Emily with them and find the secret to summon Silas. They took the eldest son, Oak, into the woods and tried to force him to reveal the secret. Oak remained silent. The same happened with Ash and Birch. Finally, they took young Aspen. At first, she denied knowing anything, but when frightened, she revealed the secret words. The brothers went to the sea and called Silas. When he arrived, they attacked and killed him, hiding the truth from Emily. When the time came to leave, Emily called out the secret words. "Silas, my dear Silas, if you live, come with white-crested waves. If you're gone, come with red-crested waves." The sea roared, and a wave with a red crest appeared. Silas's voice came from the water. "Your 12 brothers have killed me." Your daughter Aspen revealed the secret. Emily's heart broke. Tears streamed down her face as she looked at Aspen and said, "May you become the trembling aspen tree, shaking with every wind. May the rain wash your mouth, and the wind brush your hair." To her sons she said, "My sons become strong and tall trees, and I, Emily, will become a mighty fir tree." In an instant, they all transformed into trees. And even today, the oak, ash, and birch trees stand tall and strong, while the aspen tree trembles with every breeze, a reminder of love, loss, and the secrets we keep.